As you know, I shoot Need the Curve in a bedroom studio.
It won't be long until I'm replaced in here. And this is my bedroom.
But all this stuff is gonna make it just way, not only nicer, but easier. That was a sneak peek of what the studio is gonna look like after the upgrade. But right now, in the present, I still have no idea. So hopefully that wasn't just video of me crying because it's a disaster. You already know, I have no idea. I've got so many cool things in these boxes to show you. But first, I wanna show you how my studio setup works currently. I've got a lot of comments of people saying, this is a corporate account, he's fake, sponsored by YouTube. And I just want to say to that, thank you. Best compliment ever. But if that were true, I'd have millions of subscribers by now. This is my gear closet. It's got a mattress in it. Would a corporate account have a mattress in the gear closet? I don't know, maybe. Got a couple of gimbals, C-stand and stuff here, but the main thing, this couldn't be further from the bedroom. It's literally the furthest place in the apartment from the studio. And I've got to go in here all the way and carry everything. Hey, what's up? Hi. Carry everything from the gear closet into this small ass bedroom. Let me show you what it takes to turn this thing from a bedroom into the studio.
Working with such a small space, it was essential to get a Murphy bed. This is a king-size bed, but when it's up in the wall, it takes up less space than even a futon. It's also a great hiding place for my mistresses. But even still, this room is small, so to make it look bigger and to give it that late-night talk show feeling, I filled the doorway with a city skyline canvas I ordered online and stapled it to this wooden frame I paid some rando at Home Depot to make for me, because I'm handy enough to use a tape measure, but not handy enough to use a table saw. With a little backlighting and a fast lens, it's got me looking like a G. Lighting is the biggest pain in the ass when it comes to a bedroom studio. I've been having to set up and break down lights and stands every time I shoot, and they take up a lot of room in this small space and add to the time and effort on every shoot. So one of the main goals with this upgrade is to set up some lights that are not only permanent, but also are out of the way so that we can still put the bed down and, you know, sleep. Without further ado, let's do some damn unboxing. So this may seem like a lot of stuff to pack into that room, but everything's getting mounted on a wall, which will eliminate the need for stands, improving setup time and actually creating a lot more free space. At least that's the plan. The other comment I keep getting is on audio quality. Lots of suggestions pouring in on how to make my audio not suck. So in an effort to shut you the hell up, I'm taking action with a shitload of sound panels and some sick audio monitors. These sound panels from Rhino are super thin and professional looking compared to most foam panels. Also, because they're so thin, I'll be able to continue to hang this incredibly janky looking pair of whiteboards I strapped together for brainstorming sessions. I took a chance on these relatively cheap and small LED panels from Neewer, worst name ever, because they said they had a CRI of 95, which basically means their color accuracy should be good for daylight without any green cast. Fingers crossed. After a quick trip to Home Depot and a bittersweet goodbye to my office space in downtown LA, I'm ready to get to work putting together a home studio so I can never go outside again. I'm not going to go into detail with the breakdown and setup for each area of the room, but all in all, with the help of my neighbor Gio, ladies, it was done in about a day and a half. Recently, I've gotten a lot of people asking me how many people work on the show. And this is a one-person operation. Besides some occasional writing input from Ryan Stout, go check out his stand-up, he's great. But really, I do all the writing, producing, lighting, shooting, editing, sound design, graphic design, set design, and obviously hosting. It's been years of slowly accumulating skills. I just wish that when I was learning all this stuff, I knew about skill. Hold on a second, I gotta call my manager. Hey, you think we can get a sponsorship with Skillshare? I know I'm a small channel. I just like them and I use them and I think it would be great. Do your manager thing. Look, I'm just gonna do the spot and if we get it, we get it. You don't think that's a good idea. Well, you know what? You're fired. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hopefully.
I recently got into Skillshare because I was researching billionaires, robots, and taxes, and I realized I could just learn how to do my taxes like billionaires, and bam, Skillshare had a class for that. Why should billionaires be the only ones hiding their money in offshore accounts? I took this class, I learned so much about money, I might become Republican. You could search around YouTube if you want, but if you want to cut through the vlogs and the sales pitches and get straight to the info, Skillshare classes are exactly that. Straight up classes. No like, share, subscribe, just info exactly on the topics you're looking for. Also like, share, subscribe though, because that would be great. Okay, still on the clock, Skillshare. If you're into writing, producing, lighting, shooting, editing, sound design, graphic design, set design, hosting, Skillshare has classes for all those things. They've also got tens of thousands of classes, maybe 20s of thousands. It's super affordable, $10 a month. That's a lot less than my student loan payments and unlimited access. So I know once I was in, I found a bunch more things that I didn't even know would totally help my life. Try it out, the classes are good. First 500 subscribers to click the link in the description will get 2 months free trial, premium, you're welcome, so you can explore your creativity. I had to say explore your creativity, but 2 free months. All right, so the room is done. Let me show you what I did. Here it is, and as you can see, things like these lights are just bolted to the bed, so I don't have to have a big C-stand sitting here on the floor. That was huge. I've got these sound panels on the bed. I think these sound panels look better than the regular bed. Like, I think that really adds a nice style touch, and also it's gonna help with the sound quality. These lights over here, this one I've just got clamped onto the bookshelf. These newer lights are actually performing really well. Color representation is really good. I'm not seeing any sort of green cast on them. And these soft boxes are super dope. I put this beam, this wood beam on the wall so that I could mount these baby plates and these grip arms so that I could put these lights. Okay. If I'm filming in this spot here, I can have a hair light and I can have a key light coming from here with the computer set up in the background. I also got myself a table so that I can do some overhead stuff. So these grip arms are gonna be great in case I need to mount a camera, an overhead camera, and do some product unboxing shots with the table. The best part about this whole light setup is that these lights don't have to leave the room. And when they're done being used, they can just be put flush against the wall and stay here so that my setup time and breakdown time is way faster. The desk. One of my favorite things about this desk is this hutch. This was super cheap. It's from Vadir. It's also a USB 3 pass-through. So I've got like 4 USB 3s on the side. I can hide my keyboard underneath it, and I even put a little light under here. All the cables are covered by this little piece of duvetine. These speakers were a big reason why I did a lot of the sound control that I did in this office. I got a cloud. I got these sound panels from Acoustimac. They were like 60 bucks a piece, so really not that expensive. And they're super high quality. The white suede wraps all around. These are professional level, premium, boutique sound monitors. They're PMC Result 6. These are actually the same monitors that Elon Musk had in his studio when he was recently recording Don't Doubt Your Vibe. So my claim to fame. These speakers were sent to me by Tom from Funal Audio. And these are way better speakers than I would have ever bought for myself. And when I got them, I knew they were really good, but I thought I'm not gonna be able to tell the difference. Oh my God, can I tell the difference? It's like being smacked in the face with the difference. It's It's an amazing difference. So when I'm doing my sound design, I really can hear every little thing, and it actually does make it a lot easier to create a really good sound. So hopefully you'll notice as my videos move forward that my sound design is getting better and better, and really it's actually thanks to these. So if you guys are looking for some really premium speakers, check out Funal Audio. He's got a lot more than these in there. In order to make these speakers work, I had to get a new sound interface, and actually this Babyface Pro by Army is supposed to have amazing preamps and really good sound quality, and a lot more other features. So if you guys are interested in finding out more about this, maybe I'll do a video just on the Babyface Pro. If you guys don't know about the Contour roller mouses, these things are the best. You work the mouse by just rolling this roller bar, and you'd think, oh, wow, that's gonna take some time to get used to, but it really doesn't. It's super intuitive. This is a single click, this is a double click, this is a right click, so you spread the workload from a single hand onto two hands. I can click with this and then do fine motor control here, double click with this hand, so it doesn't put all the pressure to do everything at one hand, especially when you're clicking and dragging. I've had a lot of issues in the past with different mice, but I've been using this Roller Mouse Red Plus for 5 years, and since I switched to it, I've not had a single issue with my hand. So if you are a professional editor and you want something that is really going to save your life when it comes to longevity in this business, seriously check out Roller Mouse Red. Check this out. This is like my favorite thing. And this is just a cutting board. I bought this online, I think it was like $5. I probably should be cooking with it, but it works perfect for this. So. A great way to make your set really pop in the background is to have some accent lights. And I bought a few, but a couple of the ones that I bought were just these really cheap, dumb little puck RGBs. And you could stick them to anything. They were so cheap, and they don't have any sort of flicker on camera. Yeah, I'll link to those in the description. They're really great for video. Behind the desk, I've also got some other lights. These lights are from Aperture, and they do a full spectrum. These lights are great. You could just stick them anywhere. They're actually magnetic. I had this PC at my office in downtown, and I wasn't using it because I wasn't using the office, so I got rid of the office and I brought the PC back here and I'm using it. And it's super fast. It crushes through 4K footage, but you know, I hate it because it's Windows. That being said, it looks cool. I like having this cool piece of tech as a showcase of power. I've never really had a guest on the show. This is what this couch is for. So maybe someday soon I'll have a guest and they can come in and you know, sit on the couch. But until then. I also did some soundproofing to the doorway all in here, and I put a dedicated light. Instead of having a stand with a light in the middle of the doorway where I have to, like, you know, inch my way out, I just have this right here, and when the city backdrop is sitting right here, this is the light that illuminates through it so that we see the city. That's it. If you guys have any comments or questions about the gear, or you want a video on one specific piece of equipment, let me know. And I guess I should probably go start writing the next knee of the curve. See you in the next one.